and also encourage the communities that have not otherwise participated to do so. So the other locations, if you know somebody who can't attend today, would be on Wednesday the 14th at 6:30 in McMinnville at the Carnegie Room. And then at the end of the month, August 27th at 7 at the First Federal in Newburgh. So if you have other people that you know could make it this early, but you know you would want them to be informed, they can go to any of those workshops. And it isn't necessary to attend a workshop in order to receive a grant. So we just thought this might be another way to put that encouragement out to people and organizations in the community. And also hopeful that maybe by being here together you might find some bondage and you might team up with a project. If you don't know each other, you may not know to do so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you know what we're going to do, and then Sharon's going to give an overview of who we are and the Oregon Cultural Trust, where we get our funds from. So we're going to review that information because that's what allows us to be able to re-grant the funds. And isn't it wonderful that we can have cultural activities that are close by? We're going to go through the grant application process, word by word, and the grant application, because oftentimes you get a piece of paper, you go home with it, and then you have questions later, and perhaps by going through this together, it'll flush out some ideas, questions, thoughts that you may have. And then after that, Sharon put together a pretty inclusive sheet about other grants, and she's going to go through that in some detail with you. And then we'll have an opportunity for questions, and then I do have an evaluation. So Sharon, would you please give that overview of who we are and the connection to the trust?
Well, I too am so impressed with this particular space and with the turnout for this. Monica would have liked to have been your greeter, but she's off to spend a little time in Ashland with JP, her husband, whose new play is receiving great reviews. And so I'm filling in for her, and she'll fill in for me in McMinnville. What I'd like to do before we get any further is just go around and have you say your names, and so we can all hear. I'm assuming most of you all know each other, but it'll just be nice to hear what organization you're representing and what town you're from. So I'm Sharon Morgan. As Eve said, I'm on the board of the Yamhill County Cultural Coalition, and I live in McMinnville.
I'm Jennifer Kent, and I'm a board member of the Art Conspiracy, and I'm also here for the Friends of Willamette Library.
My name's Ty James, and I'm here for Memorial Elementary School. I'm the art literacy coordinator and parent volunteer there.
I'm Charlene Brown from the Willamette Museum in Willamette.
Lori Hall, City of Sheridan Public Works Department, and I'm from Sheridan.
Charlene Pranger from Willamette, and I'm here for the West Valley Community Campus.
Amber Daigon here for the Sheridan Rotary Club.
I'm Catherine Mueller from the Sheridan Japanese School.
Frank Sheridan from the City of Sheridan.
Did they name it after you?
It was a leg up though in the job application, wasn't it?
I was the only one to spell the name of the city.
I'm Joy Richmond. I'm from the Art Conspiracy, and I live in Amity.
I'm Joyce Farmeter of the Art Conspiracy, and I live in Sheridan. But
Susan.
I'm in Willamette School District, so I don't know where I am.
You're all over.
We'll claim you.
Susan Chamberlain. I live in Sheridan. I do the Sheridan Hometown page on Facebook, and I also have a community group called the Eberhard.
You just sat down and put something.
Lucy Hebert. I am West Valley Realty, Sheridan, Oregon, and I'm also part of the Everhart.
Great. For those of you who are sitting in the back, I'm going to give you some little 3x5 cards. We all have them up here. In my past life, I did tons of workshops, and I always found that at some point you had a burning question and you were just afraid you were going to forget it, and so you would interrupt whomever, or you knew you were going to lose that thought. So I started just having these, and you can just scribble a word or whatever that will remind you what it is that you want to ask. Also, Eve will be able to see that there is a question or a comment, and it's really, so feel free to use those. And I hope you're all signed in. I hope you all have a name tag, because some of us won't remember your names without that help. In fact, sometimes it's even nice to look down and see what my own name is. There is coffee and water or lemonade and some really non-caloric, very healthy